Kitty, can you hear me? Jack, what should I talk about today? You said, I don't know. Today I want to talk about why walking away from a guy was one of the best peaceful decisions I've ever made for myself, and why I didn't regret it at all. So I'm not ranting. I'm not about to say no names. I'm not be calling out nobody. But this does kind of apply to dating and stuff. Like, you say like this is like a dating advice video or some form of self-love video or something. So I had to walk away from at least 2 guys out of my whole life that I remember. One guy I dated and the other guy I just worked with. So one of the guys, I dated him back in like 2020. I met him off Facebook, and I guess he messaged me first, and then I just messaged him back. I don't know why I was attracted to him, but I guess I was just attracted to him. But the other guy, I just met him at work. Now this was like last year I met him. The one guy I worked with, he was like a mentor to me, so he wasn't like really my boyfriend or anything. We weren't talking, we weren't dating, but we just worked together like very closely. So I just had to explain the pattern and why I had to walk away from these men, but it's not most likely about them and who they are as people, just the situation that made me want to walk away from them. So the dating situation from the guy back in 2020, we're just gonna call him 2020. So I had to walk away from him because, for one, he was low-key dissing me on social media, and there was things that I've told him that he just went to Facebook about, and I just thought that was kind of like disrespectful. So that's one reason why I had to walk away from him. And another reason why I had to walk away from this guy was because we got an argument about his ex-girlfriend. So he broke up with his ex-girlfriend, I don't know how long ago, but she's not only just his ex-girlfriend, she was also his baby mama. Like, they had a child together, which is one of the reasons why I was attracted to him, because I thought he looked cute with his son. Like, his son was so cute. And I don't normally date dudes with kids, but like, it was just something about him and his son that I found very cute. So after we got into this argument over the phone about his baby mama, he had the audacity to kind of compare me to her, because it was something he said that I agreed with what he said that she said. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with her on that, because what fathers do or whatever. And he just got salty about it. Like, he's like, you're just like her. And I'm like, no, that's not being just like her. That's agreeing with her, actually. That's not being just like her. I am probably nothing like that girl, and I'm not like nobody's ex. I am just like me. So the fact that he tried to compare me or said I was just like his ex was ridiculous. But it was just, all I did was just agree with what she said about him. But over time I realized, like, okay, I think this dude has some like resentment towards this girl. Like, he still got some resentment towards his ex. And if a guy has a resentment towards his ex, he clearly is not ready for another relationship, because he clearly got some things that he needs to heal from and let go of. And especially his ex, like, if he's still worried about what his ex got going on, and if he's still worried about what she's doing or where she's at or who she's with, he clearly still has feelings for her, or he still just can't get over her in some way. I'm pretty sure they've been together for a long time and they had a kid together. I mean, sometimes guys have a tough time getting over women that they've been with for years, but if you really want to get in another relationship, you need to really let go of the past and move on. You can't just jump in a whole new relationship and just be like, okay, well, I'm ready for new love. Like, no, you're not, because you still got some resentment. If you keep talking about your ex, you clearly can't get over them. They're your baby mama and you have kids with them, or if they're your baby daddy and you still have kids with them, it's gonna be hard to get over them, because they're not going nowhere. You guys have kids together. Them kids are not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. So you have to deal with the baby mama. You can get over the baby mama without actually being attached to the baby mama. Same thing if you're a woman. Like, you can get over the baby daddy, manage parenting with them. But that resentment was the reason why I had to walk away from him, because you cannot compare me to nobody. I am my own person. How it made me feel about dating him was just that I don't think that I was dating him correctly, for one, because I feel like we started dating too fast. And I really felt like I should never went to his mama's house and met his mom and everything. That was way too early, because now I see why he has so much resentment. Now I see why he was not ready for a relationship at all. He was just not in the place of his life to be dating, period. And all he made me feel was very stupid, period. He made me feel very naive, and he made me feel very insecure about my car. Like, I've worked hard for my car, and it was my very first car. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't fancy. It was just an old car, but it got me to where I need to go. And he had the audacity to talk about it. Like, he said it was like, I think he said it was raggedy or something. And I'm just like, well, damn. But what the crazy part was is that his car had bullet holes in that bitch. Like, he had bullet holes in his car. And I don't know what was the situation and what happened with his car, but I think I don't know, like someone was shooting at him or something when he was at a club. But either way, he had no business to be talking about my car like that. After I walked away from him, did I miss him? No, I did not miss that man. After a while, started missing the idea of dating. Like, I'm like, I miss going on dates, and I miss, like, having a boyfriend, and that's the only thing I miss. I didn't actually miss him, because when I walked away from him, it was so easy for me, because I didn't have no attachment to him. I had feelings for him, like I liked him and I was attracted to him, but I walked away from him like I didn't have no feelings at all. And it was the most amazing thing to do. Excuse me, leave it, leave it. But I walked away from him like nothing happened. Once I walked out of his mama's house, like it was his mama's house. His mom was sitting on the couch watching TV. I just walked right out. I didn't even say bye to her or nothing. I said, you know what? I'm good on this family. I'm out. So I just left and never went back. And then I eventually blocked him on social media. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. So I just went about my life. I blocked him on social media, and I just never went back, and I never talked to him to this day. I'm good. So the situation with the mentor, I had to walk away from the mentor because, first of all, he was part of leadership. And if you're going to be part of leadership, you should be the type of leader to freaking listen. It don't matter about how you're feeling at the moment. If you feel some type of way, as a leader, you have to manage those feelings. Just like management and these managers be trying to tell their employees to keep their problems at home and at the door and not at work. Well, it should go the same for management as well. Like, management should really control their emotions. But this leader, he wasn't my manager to me, but he was a leader. He was part of leadership, but he was mentoring me. But there was a moment where I had to walk away from him because he was not listening. Like, he said he was listening, but he wasn't giving me no eye contact. He wasn't responding to me. You can just tell he wasn't in the moment of communicating. He just stood on his computer just like this. And I'm like, that's so rude and disrespectful, because I'm in my feelings right now. I feel bad about something, because whatever I did was not that serious, for one. And number two, actually, I didn't do anything. I just said something. Like, I said something that hurt his feelings, but that's a different story. But the whole point was that I was trying to apologize to him based on what I said to him that got him in his feelings. But at the end of the day, he knew I was trying to communicate with him, and he was not trying to pay attention to the conversation. So I just was like, so I didn't like walk away and say anything rude. I just went on the other side of the room. And then I was gonna do something. I was gonna write on the board, but I ended up changing my mind because I just got so offended at the moment. So I'm like, you know what? Well, I feel so stupid for being in this room. Like, I can't believe he just ignored me like that. Like, he just didn't want to communicate with me. So I'm just like, okay, I'll see you one day. And then I walked out the room and then went back to, you know, my area where I was supposed to be. What I meant was, I'll see you one day. I said that to him like weeks before that. You know, I was just joking with him. You know, I'm just like, you're part of leadership, so I'm probably hardly ever gonna see you. So, you know, I was just making a cute little joke saying like, oh, I'll see you one day. Because, you know, we hardly ever see management. So it's like, you know, I was just being cute about it, you know, being funny, joking, a little bit sarcasm. But, you know, he took that so serious, and next thing I know, I wasn't working that job anymore. So basically, this whole video is just telling you, like, if you feel something off about somebody, especially a man or a woman, just walk away. Especially if they're disrespecting you in any type of way, just walk away. Because first of all, ain't nobody should be put on a pedestal like that, especially in leadership. And then no guy should it be that you're dating should be dissing you on social media. Nobody should be dissing you on social media, especially if this person says they love you. But after I walked away, I actually like felt bad in a way, but at the same time it felt peaceful at the very end, especially the guy I was dating. It felt peaceful after a while. Like, I feel like I didn't walk away from a good man. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, what if I walked away from a good man? No, I didn't. Majority of the time, you don't actually walk away from a good man, because when you walk away, you should have been walking away in the first place. Like, if he was really respectful, and if he was really kind and nice, then you wouldn't have to walk away in the first place. People don't just be rude to the people that they actually like and care about. People actually respect who they actually like and care about. But if you have to walk away from somebody, clearly you had to do it for a reason. But when I walked away, I never needed to go back. I didn't regret it. I didn't lose nothing special, for one. And then the mentor, I mean, later on that time, I had our last talk, and you know, he was in his feelings again. And when he was in his feelings, he was like, I'm afraid to leave you. Like, I swore this dude said, I'm afraid to leave you. And I'm like, what do you mean you're afraid to leave me? Like, we work in the same place. I mean, I'm not really going nowhere. I'm just working in a different department. I mean, like, and plus you got a girlfriend. I just feel like you have to just walk away from certain people because they are on some BS sometimes. And if you have to really focus on how they're making you feel and how they're making you look and how they, you know, how they're treating you at the end of the day, because these people think that they should be put on a pedestal and they not on this pedestal. Get them off that pedestal and walk away. Sometimes walking away is actually choosing yourself and not the person. Like, you're not giving this person your energy and your attention no more, because walking away, you're choosing yourself at the end of the day. But that's it for this video. If you had a situation where you had to walk away, go ahead and like. I'll see you in my next video.